So this is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite thing in the whole world.
You good?
Oh my god, that really did melt in my mouth. Alright, hey everyone, we're back with another video. It's been a couple weeks, but today's gonna be really exciting. We are at around the corner and behind the oldest and most premium butcher in Australia. We're at Victor Churchill, which was founded in 1876 by James Churchill. Today it's run by fifth generation butchers from the Victor family who trace their roots back to Croatia and have been in the meat industry for the last 6 decades, over 6 decades. This Woolworth shop over here has been open since 2009 and was famously called the most beautiful butcher shop in the world by Anthony Bourdain.
This is the most beautiful butcher shop in the world, right?
You know what we call in Sydney chefs? Tiffany's.
So inside, we're gonna take a look and we're gonna see their dry aging rooms that are lined with Himalayan salt bricks. And the purpose of this Himalayan salt brick lining is that it really helps keep the air clean for one, and two, it also helps draw out the moisture and really gives the meat a deeper and more concentrated flavor. So just around the back, they've got a bunch of the Himalayan salt bricks just standing outside. Take a look. So we're gonna go inside, have a look, and show you what it's like and see what we can get. As you walk in, you're met with beautifully arranged ready meals and a whole assortment of desserts. Display fridges with heritage meats and sausages by the hundreds, from chicken gremolata, Spanish chorizo to merguez, a popular beef or lamb-based sausage from North Africa. We met Luke, 24 years of butchery behind him. He gave us samples, walked us through his favorite cut, and treated me like a regular.
Full-blood Wagyu, which means that it's only from Wagyu genetics lineage. And it's cured Wagyu beef. So it's the eye of the silver side, which is called the Churchill.
Yeah.
And then it's hung up and aged.
For how many days?
It depends on the weight, because they need to lose about 30% of the moisture.
Wow.
But then it's got like, in the dry seasoning, there's herbs and stuff in it to make it.
Beautiful.
But because of the melting point of Wagyu, like you just put it on your tongue and it disappears. There's no chewing. Like in Italy, it's done with risotto, but it's normally so lean.
Right.
So we've done the opposite,
Yeah.
where we've made it with something much fattier.
There we go. So this is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite thing in the whole world.
You good?
Oh my god, that really did melt in my mouth. It's not too salty either. Let's buy some meats. Okay, so we came out with one strip, 200 grams beef flat iron steak, 270 days of dry aging. And by the way, all the meats are locally sourced from many parts of Australia. South Australia, different parts of New South Wales. We've got that, and then we've got the bone-in sirloin, 340 grams. Yep, 390 grams, sorry. And then we've also got the Basque cheesecake, which we got a clip of. We're gonna take these home tonight, cook them up, and see how they go. So we'll take it back to the apartment. Okay, we are back in the apartment. I've just let these 2 cuts of steak rest from the refrigerator and get back to room temperature. We're keeping everything simple tonight. We're just gonna season both steaks with salt and pepper, maybe a little butter, and then make some oven roasted potatoes, slice those up, and just use the same ingredients, maybe some herbs too. And then we've also got a very budget-friendly bottle of wine, a Chardonnay from California, that was aged in bourbon barrels. Matter of fact, I'm gonna test this out right now. That's good. That's fruity. All right, so we've got the flat iron steak, has got a beef modeling score of 5 from the shoulder of the cow. And then the bone-in sirloin, which would be your classic steakhouse cut. I asked for some advice on how to cook it, and the gentleman from the shop said to sear it on a really hot pan. 2 minutes on each side, 1 minute on the sides, particularly for this cut. And then 5 minutes in the oven at 170 degrees. So I'm just gonna follow that and make it a lot easier for myself. Personally, the best steak in the world has always been made by my father, and it's just always been that way ever since I can remember. So I kind of like to, just like this dinner, I like keeping it traditional. I like a home cooked meal, you know. I think things really do taste a lot better when it's made with love. Italian herbs. Right from the jump, that just smells amazing. I tend to like a bloody steak. No, this is not looking like that. Okay, 5 minutes in the oven for the steak is good now. I'm gonna pull it out. Salud! Into the oven it goes. Alright, that should be enough time in the oven. Actually, I almost forgot that I put it in there. Oh, get it out. Look at that. Cheers. That's so tender, and the juices have really soaked in. I think it's really from the dry aging. I'm no expert in steak, but I think I'm pretty confident it's from the dry aging, and you could really feel it. That's amazing. Taters. That's hard as hell. The meat's definitely a bit tougher, but I think that's sirloin. You know, it's like near the back of the cow. So you would definitely expect that the shoulder would be a lot more tender, but this still was not difficult to cut through. Just look at that. Oh man. It almost tastes, because of the consistency and maybe the seasoning as well, it almost tastes like a pork chop, which I'm not too fussed about. That's amazing. What I'd say, I should have gotten like 2 of these, or 3 of these. I can't get over how good of a job I did. Like, look at that. All right, gave the potatoes a little more time to brown and kind of just cook in general because they're a bit too solid. But this is what, oh. I'm gonna throw a bit of the steak juice and butter just all over the potatoes. That was probably the most incredible steak that I've ever cooked. I think I got really lucky with that. To be honest, the Chardonnay is hitting me. It's quite strong, 15% alcohol. I also have the Basque cheesecake from Churchill, which I'm really excited to cut open. Everything today that we've been consuming has just been locally sourced from Australia, made in Australia. I think that's something, you know, something you ought to be proud of a bit if something's made in your country. So I'm really excited to try that. We'll go in after this and go for that. Oh wow. That is so soft. It is really, really soft. I mean, the inside is just, it's really creamy and it's got a hint of lemon. And I think from here, we're gonna wrap up the video. It was a pleasure and so much fun just to make this, to be able to go into Churchill where they really treat it like a boutique more than just a butchery. You know, they're willing to talk to us, willing to give us free samples. Extremely grateful for that. Definitely trying to be more consistent with these videos. But we'll take it from here, and thanks for watching if you did. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.